Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 3 of OSEA Presents Valorant Provincial High School League, the 2026 winter season. I am your league commissioner, as well as your shoutcaster, Mr. Wani, or you will see me in game as Obi-Wani Kenobi. We have an exciting matchup for you tonight versus SWL Esports and OLB Storm. We're just going to quickly go over standings as of this week. Oops, excuse me, let me fix that and redo that, my bad. And you can see we have our 8 teams ranked. Today we will see both Surwell 1 and OLB Storm, so they're ranked 4th and 6th, so it should be a pretty tight matchup. As you can see, we've had some improvements to the rankings and a little bit of drop. So Orca was first last week. They've dropped out of that after losing to OLB Thunder. Thunder moved up into that top position. And you can see where everyone else kind of stacks up. Cavaliers pretty much stayed put, and we had a little bit of shuffling otherwise. So as I said, our matchup this week is going to be Sir Will 1 versus OLB Storm. So Sir Will 1 is the other team from Sir Wilfrid Laurier Secondary School out of Orleans. We saw their second team compete on stream last week. As you saw, they currently sit 4th in the standings with 47 points. While last week they went 1-1 in their matches, losing to Westside Thunder 13-2 on Breeze, but then defeating Westside Lightning 13-0 on Haven. OLB Storm from Our Lady of the Bay, Catholic High School out of Collingwood. As you saw, they currently sit 6th in the standings with 29 points. While last week they also went 1-1, losing to their counterparts from the same school, OLB Hurricanes, in a close match, 13-11 on Breeze, and then defeating Sir Will 2 in a match seen on stream, 13-2 on Haven. So we're just about ready to get started here. We're just waiting for the party leader to get the game ready, and then we will go to that agent select for you. Alright, excuse me, we will go to that game now as we see that agent select coming in. So it looks like OLB Storm will be starting on attack, while Sir Will 1 will be starting on that defense side. Unfortunately, OLB Storm is playing short-handed tonight, as you can see, so it is going to be a 4v5. Makes it a little bit more difficult for them, as you're obviously already down a player. Looks like the other team has basically already got a kill, but they're going to start on attack. Up against, as we said, Sir Will 1. We haven't seen them yet on stream, so we'll see what we're in for. We see the Chamber, the Jet, the Gecko, Omen and Phoenix up against Omen, Phoenix, Raze, and Sage. We're gonna go into it. Looks like a pretty quick rush. Poxy Penguin gets that first pick, and now we're into a 4v4. So now they've evened those numbers out right off the bat. There's that wall up to give them a chance to get into sight. Crystal peeking. Frosty Penguin getting the plant. Taken out by Chimchar though. Love Roses peeks and Chimchar gets him as well.
One enemy remaining.
Green Goat. And with one remaining, let's see what Lulz can do if he can get any picks here. Try to get to that spike. You can see they're just holding very good cross angles right now. Not really aware where he is. Watching Heaven. We got one watching Showers. He's still main, and he's been able to creep himself back onto site.
Shadows traveling.
There's Green Goat at a Lance. Lulz able to get the pick, and the smoke might allow him to at least get the spike. Can he get the plant down now? Knowing where they are, he's going to get the rotate. With only 20 seconds left. Yes, he's able to get the plant down. And that leaves Chimchar and Dopamine FM now. Try to retake now against Lulz. Lulz is low, but so is Chimchar. Plant's in a good spot, and he's just hiding there in that box on site. Chimchar up on the box now. Lulz behind it. There's the defuse. And Chimchar is able to get half, get off, and get... Lulz hit some shots, as you can see, with only 16 HP remaining. But Chimchar is able to get that defense, get that defuse. And there's one on the board for Sir Will 1. So 3 on the round for Chimchar. Nice first round. He's just going to able to carry that Sheriff forward that he had last round, buy some full shields, and he'll have some nice econ going into round 3. You see a Spectre, another Sheriff, an Outlaw, and a Guardian on the side of Sir Will 1. Looks like a straight front. There's the flash out from Love Roses. Retreat from Green Goat. 3 on site here. Oh, and there's the TP. Chimchar is able to take out Lulz. Love Roses is going to push. And there's the trade right back. 4v3 now. Frosty Penguin gets mollied. And that's going to take quite a bit of his HP down. Dopamine pushing up here. Sees the retreat. He's going to play it slow. Oh, the retreat is great.
Spike down, B.
The flank. Spike's picked up, though. Can they get on the rotate quick enough? Crystal and Love Roses left.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
But Flummox on site. Holding from tower. Able to get those 2 picks when entering site. There's a nice round for them. And so we'll see. They were able to carry the majority of those guns into the bonus. Chimchar died, but he still had that Sheriff from the first round, so he's going to have a Vandal here. At least that'll be their only rifle on their bonus round. And again, we see the Outlaw, another Sheriff, Spectre, Guardian up against the 3 Vandals. Or 4 Vandals, sorry. Shut out. Here comes the smokes out of Lulz. Dopamine pushing up.
Flash.
Through Showers. There it is. There's a shot. He's got a few on Love Roses. Flash again. Flash back. Oh, and Love Roses is able to get the pick in that gunfight.
Trap destroyed.
Crystal with a kill makes it a 4v3.
One enemy remaining.
Now just Blow Sheep left. tower. Love Roses had that hard first fight that they ended up winning, and then
Now
was
let's
able to
turn
get a
this
3K
around.
out of it and gives OLB Storm their first round on the board. So good round there out of OLB, able to retain the majority of those rifles. That'll help their econ. Sir Will struggling a little bit, but they do have the 3 Vandals with 2 Guardians. So we'll see what can be made of that. Love Roses. It's pushing up B long. Green Goat's right there though. Again, another early gunfight for Love Roses. This time he cannot win that one.
Spike carrier is down.
Spike down B.
One down.
Nice pick by Crystal. And here's going to come that rotate out of TP. They're kind of stuck in
enemy
lamps a
remaining.
little bit here. Or sorry, in hookah.
Right. I stopped that.
A nice hold on defense there for Sir Will 1. Doesn't completely hurt the econ here of Sir Will 1. As you can see, they're still able to for a full buy, but if they do lose this round, it's going to be tough for them to get any buy next round whatsoever. Looks like we might see an all-out A push here.
Watch this.
There's the ult out of Chimchar.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Lumix gets hit. It's picked again. He's down to 30 HP. Chimchar with the ult. Into Bath. Looks like they're going to try to enter the rain. No, it looks like the rotate's coming through. A little bit of diversion here from Love Roses. We'll see if he can get a pick on the back of this. Nice rotate here through spawn. Dopamine out. He's going to get that pick on Love Roses. He sees the gun of Frosty
enemy
right there
remaining.
too. That's gun,
Spike
or sorry,
down,
that's
B.
spike down. And unfortunately, what looked like might have been a really good flank play here out of Love Roses might leave them a little bit stuck. However, they don't know where he is. That's Chimchar down.
One enemy remaining.
There's another one. Let's see if he can clutch this up.
Careful now.
Phoenix versus Phoenix.
30 seconds left.
Flashes out. Flashback. He knows where he is. But Dopamine, with the wide swing, is able to get the 3K and defend the round. Really good effort there from Love Roses to try to get the clutch. Really nice crosshair placement and movement on those first 2 kills. Just unable to follow it up. We had a little bit of a flash war there between the Phoenixes. Yeah, so there's that econ hurt out of Sir Will. They are way lower now. Chimchar's got himself tuck here, down at A main. He's right in that A cubby area. Let's see if he's able. He pushes through the smoke, gets the pick onto Love Roses. Really nice aggressive kill from Chimchar. Frosty Penguin's still there. Lulz is able to get the
One
trade back.
enemy remaining.
However, Green Goat coming in. On that rotate. With the help from Dopamine, they're able to full out push. Only losing 1. And we'll go up a nice 5-1 in that round. With only 4, it is really hard here for OLB Storm to try to get any traction. As you can see, they don't really have an initiator for attack. However, that like Raze and Phoenix can definitely do some initiator type things for you as a duelist. Chimchar's gonna peek out. Oh, and there's the nice blind. He's gonna catch on lulls. But he's gonna push forward and he'll get that first pick on a Chimchar. So that'll make it even now. Gecko Flash doesn't get anything. However, Blow Sheep is tucked in nicely. There's that Raze grenade out. Love Roses again. Come through G3. Blow Sheep's able to get one, but Lulz trades it right back. And with only one on site now, with only Flumix on site, they'll get the plant down. However, Flumix gets it, now makes it a 2v2. Gets that kill on Love Roses. Phoenix ult out of Love Roses gives him a little bit of an idea where they are.
Standing.
Crystal set up in the nice spot with the back kill on Flumix. They know where he is. Crystal with the peek out. That nice final kill on Dopamine FM. And that puts a second round on the board for Sir Will. Or, sorry. Excuse me for OLB Storm. My mistake.
They are so dead. They are so dead.
Grenade!
So there's that dart in the shower. Or in the lamps. There's the all-out push on the site. Chimchar is able to get one pick though. Crystal trades it right back. Dopamine just kind of tucked behind the box, hearing everything, biding his time. Ah, there is a wall there though. Doesn't have much chance. Green Goat into the lamps. That'll reveal him. Frosty Penguin not only gets the kill, but also gets the revive. So now it makes it a 4v2. However, Dopamine and Flumix bring it back to a 3v2. Crystal, 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Get him, wingman.
Oh, Flumix able to get the 3 kill. Nothing left for Blow Sheep to do. And there's round 6 on the board for Sir Will.
Sana, sana.
We're going to see likely a little bit of a lighter buy here out of OLB. Econ's hurting here a little bit when they've only won those 2 rounds. Oh, and now we're seeing Chimchar come with an Odin too. That could be very scary, especially if they end up coming to his site, which not really sure, but it looks like they might be set up that way. And with a lighter buy, this could get very, very deadly very quickly. There's one. Oh, but Crystal trades it right back. Odin down, and someone might even get a gun upgrade off of that.
Fire in the hole!
Crystal with the Raze ult out. Gets the kill on the Blow Sheep. In the smoke now, gets the kill on the Flumix. That's 3.
One enemy
That's
remaining.
4 now for Crystal.
Last
Oh,
player
and
standing.
traded out, unfortunately, by Dopamine before the ace could come. Frosty Penguin now couldn't get the plant down. Very low. Dopamine at 80. Frosty Penguin at 24, but she's able to heal. Oh, and the Odin is just picked up, spammed through by Dopamine. The 3k back,
Their
able to
MVP
defend the
is
round.
mine. Let's do this.
Crystal did everything they could that round to try to put another one on the board for OLB Storm with the 4k. Unfortunately, that ace was just thwarted right before the end. Dopamine's gonna stick with that Odin that he picked up. Oh, and now we're seeing Flumix with an op. Almost a full buy here.
Cover going out. Cover going out.
Flummox with that op. Set up in tower. They've got a numbers advantage here, so let's see how they decide to play this. Love Roses, though, tucked in showers, is able to get that pick. Flummox knows where he is now. Frosty Penguin on the green goat, evens this out. Chimchar is reconnected, picks up at the second. Low shape now. Will be able to stick the defuse. Do they have time with Flummox getting that last kill? I think they do. Just
Beep,
enough.
beep, beep. Enough of that.
And that'll make it a solid 8-2 half right now
He says their bullets tickle.
for Sir Will 1. Two rounds left in the half. You're likely going to see OLB here kind of like save a little bit to make sure that they can full buy in that last round. Up against some heavy artillery, 2 Odoms, a Phantom, a Vandal, and a Guardian. Looks like it might be an all-out push on A. Chimchar again, tucked into Cubby, is able to get that first kill. Knows Frosty Penguin's there, gets the second, and that spike down.
Spike down A.
That leaves Love Roses and Crystal in very sticky situation here.
Watch your eyes.
Spike down on the other side. There's the flash out. Ooh, nice pick on lower gun there by Love Roses. And there's the ult out. See if he can get another. Oh, he is able to get another with a gun upgrade.
Last
And then
player
Crystal
standing. Spike down A.
gets the pick, but now she's down. Spike's there. Molly out from Love Roses. However, Dopamine with that Odin and that crossfire set
Last
up there.
round in the half.
Not much they can do. So they should be able to free buy here, though. Or full buy here, sorry, excuse me. Nice full buy. We see Dopamine, Chimchar, and Crystal at the top of the leaderboard, all with 13 kills. Chimchar's doing a nice job of
Stay safe.
rotating sites here. Playing very aggro in the early stages, trying to get as many kills as they can. Popping out with the Odin, and there's Spike down there on the Frosty Penguin. However, only 47 HP. Dopamine gets that kill down B long. And that's going to leave Love Roses and Lulz in a little bit of a sticky situation. However, they have retrieved the Spike. Chimchar spamming through with the Odin. Oh, and Green Goat with that teleport to have that nicely set up. Lulz, though, could be in a little bit of trouble. Can he get the ult off in time? Oh my gosh, just in time.
Planted.
Lots of numbers out. Let's see if he's able to get an early pick here.
It's all you, little homie.
I don't think they know where he is.
Let go.
Green Goat sticking it with Spike there and Chimchar spamming through with an Odin. What more can he do? Really good effort there by Lulz. But that'll be a 10-2
Switching
half
sides.
for Sir Will 1. Alright, well, see what OLB here can do on defense. Looks like they're gonna kind of... Oh, no, never mind. I thought they were gonna maybe stack one site maybe a little bit more than the others, but it looks like they are gonna play a little bit of a 2v2 here. Lulz into that cubby area, exactly where we saw Chimchar earlier. Chimchar kind of expected it. Gets the pill with the Bucky, and they're right out through showers onto site. Already the 2 kills. Up into that heaven area already too. However, Frosty Penguin does get a kill on a Dopamine. Frosty Penguin sees Chimchar at the spot. There's the kill by Crystal in the showers, and she's going to try to stick the defuse. They know where Chimchar is.
One enemy
Frosty
remaining.
Penguin gets the kill in the hold. Crystal on the defuse, and there's a round on the board. Oh, Green Goat with a nice teleport. However, it's a little bit too late. Frosty Penguin's going to make him pay for that. A little bit of a sticky round there. However, OLB will put their first on the board on defense and have a little bit of a heavier buy here now going into round 14. They can string a few together on defense, might get in the heads here of Sir Will, and if they can hurt their econ early, might give them a chance to get back into the game here. Looks like Sir Will's gonna look more towards that B side in this one. Chimchar pushing right up on that lamps area. Love Roses gets an early pick on Dopamine and Showers. Chimchar's gonna try to backstab. Oh! Unfortunately, the backstab's just not there, and he called the rotate too. I'm not sure if this is gonna help. It's now a 4 stack on site.
Healing you.
Nowhere to go. So they have called the re-rotate again with tons of time on the board. 50 seconds. Oh, Sheep's already got sight. He hears them.
Up you go. Somebody
A little late on the flash. I don't know if it's going to help him, though. Ooh, went for the util use a little bit too much, maybe. Crystal gets the pick, but Green Goat's able to get one right back.
30 seconds left.
Only 30 seconds left. Flummox here, slowly pushing onto site. Goes for the fake TP. Might just be trying to catch them off guard here, and he does. He
10
catches
seconds
Crystal off
left.
guard. Does he have enough time to get the plant down? It looks like he might. And he calls the rotate out of Green Goat there too.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke out. Laws is able to pick through, so is Love Roses. Able to get a little bit.
Player
Laws with the TP, able to get that finishing touch. Now just Phoenix left. Love Rose is there with the Outlaw. And that's 2 in a row on defense for OLB. So good bonus round them. They're only losing 2. Frosty Penguin looks like they're having some connection issues. Yeah, it looks like we're going to do a timeout here just to make sure Frosty Penguin can properly get connected. So 2 really good defense rounds there out of OLB. We'll get them 2 more on the board. Now they are likely going to have a little bit of a lighter buy here up against not a full buy, but we do see 2 Vandals. Chimchar will likely full buy here out of the timeout as well, I would expect. Frosty's having some issues, it looks like. Constant disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. I wonder if they think they need, or if they forget that they can do a pause here if there is some connect issues. I'll see if I can communicate that to them here. Here's some noise being made on B, but that Spike's just kind of sitting here back on A. Chimchar on the B site, able to get 2 early picks. Now Crystal the only one left. And there's that rotate out, which will allow Sir Will to just take A site freely. Crystal does get a kill there, and being the only one left, this is very tough for her.
Last player standing.
Here. Here. Here.
Sorry guys, Frosty Penguin is having a little bit of connection issues here, so just reminded teams that with connection issues, they do have the ability with tournament mode on to pause the timer. So this is how we've allowed teams that if connection issues do arise with us competing all over Ontario. Obviously in esports, tech issues do arise, considering we are playing on servers that aren't even in our country. Right, so Frosty Penguin's just going to do a quick restart here. We allow teams to at least have 5 minutes if any of these tech or connection issues do arise. So I'm just going to go to an actual quick pause stream here, and I will return to everyone as soon as our match resumes. We will be right back with you. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Doesn't look like they got reconnected and they're not constantly disconnecting anymore, but it doesn't look like the issues have resolved, so Goat and Chimchar with 2 early picks will make it really hard here now. For Crystal, being that only one left, already up in tower, is Green Goat. And they'll get that final kill.
Match point.
really unfortunate when this happens. With us not being all in the same space and everyone playing in different locations across Ontario, issues like this are going to happen. And it is unfortunate, especially the fact that they're already down a player tonight. So yeah, they're just going to choose to kind of 3-stack the site and try to retake, it looks like. Which is probably a smart play. And Crystal with the double kill off of the ult. Lols coming in for the backstab. And unfortunately, that will be the end of the game.
Get out of my way.
Even with the nice 2K on the ult there
Spike
from
planted.
Crystal. Frosty Penguins connection issues.
Attackers
and
win.
the fact that OLB was shorthanded already makes it very, very tough. Very good game there out of both teams. And that'll close those standings even more. So we will just get queued up for the next match, and we will be right back with you.
They've really tightened up their gameplay in these last 3 minutes here, but look at the net. That's okay. That's a goal. And y'all are your middle school provincial OSEA Rocket League champions.
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. You wanna go play yourself? You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play this method. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself.
Yeah, you gon' need 100 men, 100 scopes, 100 cans, just for you to watch what I'm doing under the sun again. God-given gift, MCs doing the running man. If you want me to get it poppin', may cost 100 pence. Yeah, what I supply is hustle. The throne is mine, take that. I got 105, got the upper hand. I'm too real, can't fake that. Who you know putting fear in them like this? You a vampire, still suck when you bite this. Lord forgive me for my sins, I'm feeling righteous. But they been next to me to show me I might just. They didn't think I could do it, I had to demonstrate how the flow is so heavenly, keeping demons straight. Who they fooling, I showed them the jig is up again. When I asked them who is the best, they get this to stuttering. Tell them
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself.
I came this far, nothing can't stop me now. They knock me down, but they can't count me out. I can't lose, I won't lose. I can't lose, I won't lose.
really tightened up their gameplay in these last 3 minutes here. But look at the net. That's okay. That's a goal. And y'all are your middle school provincial OSEA Rocket League champions.
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. But you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself. But you wanna go
Where is this mapping?
You can try to save yourself. But you wanna go play yourself.
Yeah, you gon' need 100 men, 100 scopes, 100 cans just for you to watch what I'm doing under the sun again. God-given gift, MCs doing the running man. If you want me to get it poppin', may cost 100 pence. Yeah, what I supply is all. The throne is mine, take that. I got 105, got the upper hand. I'm too real, can't fake that. Who you know putting fear in them like this? You a vampire, still suck when you bite this. Lord forgive me for my sins, I'm feeling righteous. But they been asking me to show me I might just. They didn't think I could do it, I had to demonstrate how the flow is so heavenly, keeping demons straight. Who they fooling, I showed them the jig is up again. When I asked them who is the best, they get this to stuttering. Tell them
I'ma keep winning, winning. I'ma keep winning, winning. Ooh. I'ma keep winning, winning. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself. You can try to save yourself, but you wanna go play yourself.
I came this far, nothing can't stop me now. They knock me down, but they can't count me out. I can't lose, I won't lose. I can't lose, I won't lose.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, apologize for the delay, but we are just getting set up and just about ready to go to bring you our second matchup of week 3, where you will see Westside Thunder versus OLB Hurricanes. So Westside Thunder are from Westside Secondary School out of Orangeville. They currently sit top spot overall in the standings with 73 points. While last week they went 2-0 in their matches, defeating Sir Will 1, who we just saw on stream, 13-2 on Breeze, and then also defeating Orca X, 13-6 on Haven. They will be up against OLB's other team, OLB Hurricanes. They are the second team from Our Lady of the Bay Catholic High School out of Collingwood. They currently sit 5th in the standings with 41 points, while last week they went 1-1, a lot like the last two teams we saw, where they defeated their counterparts from OLB 13-11 on Breeze, and then they lost their second match to the Cavaliers 13-2 on Haven. So I think we're just about ready to get into character select here. This matchup will be on Corrode today, so the newest map available for them to play. This one will be a nice 5v5 matchup, it looks like. And it looks like we're getting ready for that agent select. So just let me double check here. We're going to see the side of OLB Hurricanes start out on attack versus that side of West Side. They will start on defense. So we're going to see a waylay as that first lock-in for West Side. Just a lot of other hovers right now on the side of West Side, where we see OLB has completely locked in. We're going to see ISO, Jet, Sky, Brim, and Sage. Now we see a few more locks on the side of Thunder. We're going to get another Sage, a Fade, Phoenix, like we saw on both sides last map. Looks like they are kind of trying to decide a smoke. Is it going to be Astra? No, they're going to go to Omen. So very comparable comp matchups. 2 duelists, an initiator, a smoke, and that sentinel. I like OLB with the matching player tags. Even though one's off, it at least still has that like dragon or snake-like feature to it. Good team camaraderie there. Alright, and we'll get into our second match of the week. Obviously in that pistol round, we don't see very many buys. Do got a few ghosts and a sheriff. 3 ghosts and a sheriff on the side of Thunder. 2 ghosts and a sheriff on the side of OLB.
Hello.
We'll push it on mid. Moose taking all that space, already grabbing that alt orb. Hunted down up mid. Shot on a Togepi, gets a little tick there. There's that blind out, nice pick by Hunted Mound on the Moose. Another one on the Chow. Alex Dom goes, takes out Togepi.
1 enemy remaining.
Brexit Boyo on the Wintering Alpha, and that's going to allow them to take A site really, really easily with no one down. Nexus has a lot to do here on their own.
Spike planted.
Spikes down. As you can see, Alex Dom goes just waiting
Here.
for that Nexus to the smoke. Sounds heard. Hunted Mountain gets a little bit on the Nexus. Nexus gets a second. Okay, a little bit more doable now. However, he is only down to 19 HP. Oh, and Dink is just standing right there in the corner of A site. Able to defend. Well done, though. Able to get 2 there on that by himself. Hurt the econ and the guns a little bit there. Really nice gunfight there, though, by OLB up mid. Really got all those kills early in the round in that gunfight up mid, which just allowed them to take A site freely. I'm gonna see a slight force here out of Thunder.
Launching smoke.
I think he's dropped that smoke. There's that util out for Moose. Ooh, and he tried with the Bucky. Got him down to 60. However, there's the heal out on his Dingus. Moose was hit too by Hunted Moon. Moose is able to get that pick.
Down A.
And the Nexus with the molly kill. However,
One
Dombo's
enemy
trades
remaining.
back. Good TP by Togepi there, and they're able to take the 2v1. 2 Hunted Mound. And a good aggressive defensive hold there by Westside Thunder will even it up. So the force there was worth it. You are going to see a little bit of a lighter buy here. However, we do have 2 Vandals on the side of Thunder. Looks like we might get an all-out push here right onto that B site. There's that Fade Eye out. Exit Boyle's pushed up. There's the flash out of Nexus. He'll just retreat and play his life. Not wanting to play too aggressive. Whimpering Alpha though, just outside that smoke. Dinkus is going to try to push in. Brexit Boyo exits. Good pick by Wintering Alpha. Dinkus with the trade. Wintering Alpha gets another. Dinkus able to get true, but Wintering Alpha for free. There's that wall up. That will likely allow them to grab Spike.
1 enemy remaining.
However, Whimpering Alpha before Togepi, unfortunately with the kill on Cheeseburger, steals the ace away, but I don't think they're going to mind too much with a nice round like that. Able to save 3 guns. And we'll see that econ of Westside Thunder start to build up a little bit here now. We are seeing a save out of Nexus, but other than that, we do have, excuse me, pretty normal buy. Oh, never mind. Sorry, we see 3 Vandals to Venom, and Bulldog is the only light buy. Looks like this pushes up mid. So smoke's out. Nexus with 2 picks through the smoke. He's gonna ult straight out. Togepi comes right out of the link there. Whispering Alpha falling out. This is some nice aggressive, nice aggro defensive play here out of Westside Thunder. You see how coordinated they are as a team. When they know the numbers are there, the rotate is out very, very quickly, and the crunch is just in session. They're playing it nicely with the Omen in mid too to be able to smoke multiple areas.
Get out of my way.
Hunted Mound's gonna pop that out, and I think he's gonna go right on the site here. Chow's there, and there's the wall out. Cheeseburger able to get the early pick on moves with the Sheriff, which is nice. Because they might be able to get a gun upgrade here too if they can get to it.
Healing you.
Cheeseburger holding, but there's a flank coming in here out of Nexus, and I'm not sure if anyone is aware of it. Because they've got them held in main pretty well. Togepi with 2 trades, and that leaves just Hunted Mound.
1 enemy remaining.
And there's that flank out. Spike down.
A.
And that leaves Cheeseburger in a very sticky situation with just the Sheriff. Spotted. Nexus coming around through mid. There's the coordinated Fade Dog.
Easy, man. There can only be one hero.
Really nice coordination there. They used the Fade Dog to not only clear, get the blind, and then Nexus is there to peek. And I'm assuming Whimpering Alpha would be right there to be able to trade if Nexus was the one that's picked off. Really, really good coordination there from Westside Thunder. Oh, on Corrode, we are seeing the Odin start to come out now on the side of OLB. That can be very dangerous. Mound pitched up, gets that early pick on
Spike
Cheeseburger,
down.
and that's spiked down. There's Wall. Flash is out. He's going to continue to push.
Last player standing.
And oh my lord. The aggressiveness from Westside Thunder, I think, is just too much for OLB to handle right now. Really, on both sites, they've been pushing out aggressively in multiple occasions, taking those early gunfights to them. Yeah, OLB has been able to get trades, but the crunch just comes in too quickly that they can't really do anything about it. That is going to leave them in a much lighter buy here. We do see 2 Vandals and a Phantom. There's that smoke out to block down mid already.
Prepare for hellfire!
There's that ult into mid to at least clear up a little bit of space. But Togepi instantly takes out Dingus, and then he teleports up to get himself into a very, very nice spot. As you can see, they've already got 4 pushed up. With Moose going on the hunt. He's got that refract. He'll refract back. Sees them all. OLB just trying to play a few cross angles here, and they will take out 2. So they are able to even out the numbers. Heal there on the Hunted as well. He can get this pick on the Muse. Okay, this might be doable now.
There, take them!
There's that Fade ult though. It's gonna mark, and Mound is low. Hunted Mound is very, very low.
Spike down. Attacker
Cheeseburger
spawn.
stuck around, and unfortunately he was the one with Spike. Looks like Hunted did get a heal.
Last player standing.
Chow
One
with the big
enemy
undongos,
remaining.
and then Hunted with a very nice one tap there on the Chow. But Wintering Alpha uses that Fade Eye as a little bit of a distraction for Hunted Mound and is able to salvage the round there for Westside Thunder. I really thought 100 Mound was going to do it there in that round. They were very, very close to bringing that home.
Come on, let's go.
Nexus with an early pick.
Spike
That spiked
down,
down. However,
B.
100 Mound will get the trade back. Whimpering Alpha though, right back onto 100 Mound. And there's that ult out of Mutants. He's going to push up, take advantage of it. There's the 2K. Dongos trades back, but Whimpering Alpha right there behind Moose capitalizes and gets the 7th round for Westside Thunder. So we're seeing some very nice coordination here out of Westside Thunder. Easily seeing why they're one of our top teams. Nexus with that off now down mid. That'll give him 2. And with Cheeseburger only having the Sheriff, could be difficult for them to find any space. As you can see, Westside Thunder's already taken all that space up A, which is going to make it very hard for even a rotate to come out. And with the wall here, they're going to be stalled, which might allow Moose to get a little bit of that backstab in. Whimpering Alpha with the kill on Cheeseburger. 100 up, Mound, trade back on 2. Can they get on the site
Get out of my
though?
way.
Hunted with the
enemy
L,
remaining.
gets 2 more. Just Nexus left with
30
the off.
seconds left.
Is he going to be able to defend? Hunted's taking that space.
Flash.
They're both on the site now, and Dinkus with the kill. Holding that heaven area. Puts the 2nd on the board for OLB. Really nice round there out of Hunted. Really doing everything he possibly can to pull OLB across that finish line. Get them some rounds on the board. That will allow them to full buy here. But as you can see, the econ of Westside Thunder after winning really 7 straight rounds is huge. We're going to see Nexus probably push for something aggressive again right off the bat.
Watch your eyes.
Here he goes. Cheeseburger on the other side. Takes a big hit, but they are able to. Dinkus gets it, but Wintering Alpha trades it right back. And now we're going to see the push. Moves with the slow.
Enemy remaining.
Gets 3.
Spike down B.
Chow finishes it up through mid. And they seem to be fine just like taking these fights in numbers. Even if they lose 1 or 2 in it, they seem to be confident enough in their crosshair placement and their aiming abilities to be able to at least get those kills in those gunfights. And so far, it's proven to work for them.
Need a drop.
So OLB trying to grab a little bit of momentum there after halting Thunders. Thunder says, nope, we're going to take it right back. Up.
Med is ready.
Moves with the
down
pick on a
A.
Brexit. He did get an early little bit hit. Dinkus, though, with the wallbang through on a Chow. Cheeseburger does get Moose hit.
It's you and me.
The ult out of Cheeseburger doesn't hit
Need
anyone.
healing.
Moose is very, very low. And the molly will get Moose. Nice molly out of Dinkus. However, Whimpering Alpha holding sight there. Giving Nexus again that ability to flank. There's the ult out of Domgos to bring back Dinkus while Cheeseburger gets the kill on the Whispering.
Here.
Domgos knows where they are. Cheeseburger blinded by
One
Togepi.
enemy remaining.
So it somehow chucked my weapon. Oh, my bad, guys.
Last round in the half.
There's another round. So 2 of the last 3 from OLB might give them a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum here. If they can get this 4th one on the board, definitely not undoable. Definitely not out of the question here to be able to come back on that defensive side. Pretty much full buys on both sides, other than we do see one Ares on Brexit.
Here.
Ult on the side of B is not going to get anyone, so that should cue a quick push for OLB, I would hope.
I've got your train.
Ult's being expended left, right, and center. Togepi, though, with the kill. Nexus coming in here now through Link. Walls up. Domgos gets the kill. There's the Fade ult out. Dinkus gets the kill on the Child. Fade Dog out. Whimpering Alpha traded back. Now 3v2. Togepi gets the kill on the Dinkus. And he'll get the 4K on the Cheeseburger as well. Holding it down for Westside Thunder.
Sides.
Giving them that 9-3 advantage going into their attacking side. Seeing how aggressive Thunder plays on defense, I would imagine we're going to see the same kind of play style with them on attack, just like an all-out throw into sight, try to take those gunfights, see if you can win it, get that plant down, take space, but we'll see. That's just what I have a feeling in mind. I haven't seen them play yet, so we'll have an idea. Brexit's going to try to take that early contact. It looks like, nope, never mind. There's that wall. Whimpering moves right over the top with 2K. And then Togepi follows up. Yeah, there's that push. They've already started to take that space into mid where they know the other 2 are coming from.
One enemy remaining.
Dinkus and Cheeseburger are each able to get one. But Moose, that final kill. 10-3 and a nice pistol round there for Thunder. So yeah, you could see just how quickly they tried to rush that site. Confident in their gunfighting abilities, their gun skills. Their ability to get those kills in the gunfight. We are going to see, looks like a little bit of a force here out of OLB. Being down 10-3, they got to try everything they can to gain some momentum and to thwart the side of Thunder.
Gonna fall back here.
So it looks like we are going to see an early quick push.
Nice and slow now.
There's the slow and the up and over. He's got the refract if he needs it. He's not going to take it though. He's just going to continue to push. Nexus and Moose get that kill on the Cheeseburger. And they're just going to continue to take that space. Pretty much forces OLB to try to come back through mid with everything that they have. Util out. There's the slow. Moves with the kill. Brexit's able to get the trays, but quick swing off the contact off of Chow. And there's round 11 for Westside Thunder. As you can see, the coordination out of them is just good too. As soon as someone gets picked, there's someone there for an instant trade out of it. I really don't know what much else OLB can do here. Other than maybe with the speed that Westside's trying to engage at to 5-stack the site. and then play retake, but even then, I don't know if that would work. There's that blind out. They're going to push directly out to sight. However, Hunted Mound sprays out. Brex's Boyo is also able to come off the contact, trade off the contact, get 2 more. So now OLB up in numbers. Moves, refacts back.
Last player standing.
Oh, and Dongos with the 2K from behind with the Sheriff. Nice little flank there out of Alex. Gets the 4th on the board for OLB. Won't quite hurt the econ yet of Westside. However, if they can take this round, they're definitely going to have them in the dumps a little bit. There's the ult out of Nexus. He's gonna flash behind that box, try to clear. Think this will take out the ult. Whimpering Alpha takes out Hunted Mound though. And that's the cue for them to push on the site. Cheeseburger is able to take out 1 through mid. The lurker.
Spike plant.
But Nexus just taking that space in mid. Like as soon as they get that plant down, they take every space they possibly can. There's the ult on the Dom goes. And when you're silenced, hard to hear the swing coming. Quick swing out of Nexus, puts the 12th round on the board for Thunder. That will take us to match point. You're likely going to see a force here out of OLB. And they are going with a little bit more of a strategy to 4-stack, and this is going to leave Cheeseburger, I think, in a little bit of a sticky situation. Seems to be the only one playing sight. And that's going to give the cue to Nexus. Instantly hears that rotate coming. And he gets that first kill. Domgos is able to trade back, but Togepi with the ult puts himself in a very precarious situation in behind Cheeseburger. Great ult to get that kill. That'll get the plant down for Thunder, and now they just try to hold.
1 enemy remaining.
2, and the last one with the 3 on 100. And that's the kill. That's the game for Westside Thunder. So they will likely still retain that top spot. I'm not exactly sure how they did in their first matchup, but they will likely retain their top spot going into our final week of matchups. So once again, thank you everyone for joining us for our Valorant Provincial High School League 2026 winter season. It was a lot of fun for these 2 matches. Thank you again to all coaches, players, and everyone that allows OSEA to bring these to our high schools across Ontario. I'm Mr. Wani signing off for today, and we will be back with you next week, same time, for week 4, the final week of our Provincial League matchups. Signing off, and we will see you then. Bye for now.